CNN News Digest. Number 1. Privacy concerns about FaceApp.
Looking younger, maybe even happier, maybe even older, because of a face app which uses artificial intelligence to transform pictures of faces. But there are concerns about privacy. At first, there were fears face app could harvest all of the user's photos. That's actually been knocked down, but it can do what it wants with your selfie. And some people are bothered by that because the company is based in Mother Russia.
Looking younger, maybe even happier, maybe older, maybe even older, because of FaceApp, which uses artificial intelligence, which uses artificial intelligence. ここね、全然言えない。which uses artificial intelligence to transform pictures of faces. But there are concerns about privacy. At first there were fears FaceApp could harvest all users' photos. That's actually been knocked down, but it can do what it wants with a selfie, and some people are bothered by that because the company is based in Mother Russia.
FaceApp.
Looking younger, maybe even happier, maybe even older, because of a face app which uses artificial intelligence to transform pictures of faces. But there are concerns about privacy. At first, there were fears face app could harvest all of the user's photos. That's actually been knocked down, but it can do what it wants with your selfie. And some people are bothered by that because the company is based in Mother Russia.
Looking younger, maybe even happier, maybe even older, because of FaceApp, which uses artificial intelligence to transform pictures of faces. But there are concerns about privacy. At first, there were fears FaceApp could harvest all of the users' photos. That's actually been knocked down, but it can do what it wants with a selfie. And some people bother by that because the company is based in Mother Russia. Britannia.
Number 2. New European Commission President.
The European Commission is getting a new leader. Germany's outgoing defense minister is to be its next president. Ursula von der Leyen is the first woman to win the post after receiving European Parliament support to succeed Jean-Claude Juncker. Now, von der Leyen was confirmed by just 9 votes.
The European Commission is getting a new leader. Germany's outgoing defense minister is to be its next president. Ursula von der Leyen is the first woman to win the post after receiving European Parliament support to succeed Jean-Claude Juncker. Now von der Leyen was confirmed by just 9 votes.
Number 2. New European Commission President.
The European Commission is getting a new leader. Germany's outgoing defense minister is to be its next president. Ursula von der Leyen is the first woman to win the post after receiving European Parliament support to seat Jean-Claude Juncker. Now, von der Leyen was confirmed by just 9 votes.
Number 3. First Fortnite World Cup held.
The Fortnite World Cup has wrapped up its first ever massive sporting event in New York, and some of the youngest gamers won big. A 16-year-old American who plays under the name Bugha won the $3 million top prize in the solos division. That's the largest payout for a single player in esports. And get this, everyone who took part in Sunday's competition, even if they scored no points at all, takes home at least $50,000 just for playing.
The Fortnite World Cup has wrapped up its first ever massive sporting event in New York, and some of the youngest gamers won big. A 16-year-old American who plays under the name Baka won the $3 million top prize in the solos division. That's the largest payout for a single player in esports. And get this, everyone who took part in Sunday's competition, even if they scored no points at all, takes home at least $50,000 just for playing.
Number 3. First Fortnite World Cup held.
The Fortnite World Cup has wrapped up its first ever massive sporting event in New York, and some of the youngest gamers won big. A 16-year-old American who plays under the name Bugha won the $3 million top prize in the solos division. That's the largest payout for a single player in esports. And get this, everyone who took part in Sunday's competition, even if they scored no points at all, takes home at least $50,000 just for playing.
Number 4. Campaign to change date of Halloween.
Well, some things are just meant to be. Christmas is on December 25th, New Year's Day, January 1st, and Halloween is on October 31st. After all, it is All Hallows Eve. It's been celebrated for more than 1,000 years. But the Halloween and Costume Association has launched a petition drive to change Halloween to the last Saturday of October. The group says it would be safer and not interfere with work or school activities.
While something's just meant to be, Christmas is on December 25th, New Year's Day, January 1st, and Halloween is October 31st. After all, it's All Halloween's Eve. Halloween's Eve. It's been celebrated for more than 1,000 years, but the Halloween and Costume Association has launched a petition drive to change Halloween to the last Saturday of October. The group says it would be safer and not interfere with work or school activities.
Number 4. Campaign to change date of Halloween.
Well, some things are just meant to be. Christmas is on December 25th, New Year's Day, January 1st, and Halloween is on October 31st. After all, it is All Hallows Eve. It's been celebrated for more than 1,000 years. But the Halloween and Costume Association has launched a petition drive to change Halloween to the last Saturday of October. The group says it would be safer and not interfere with work or school activities.
Number 5. Massive reforestation project.
Ethiopia has broken a world record in tree planting. More than 350 million were planted in just 12 hours as part of a reforestation campaign led by the country's prime minister. But this is just the beginning. The overall goal is to plant 4 billion trees during the rainy season, which lasts until October.
Ethiopia has broken a world record in tree planting. More than 350 million were planted in just 12 hours as part of reforestation. As a part of a reforestation campaign led by the company's prime minister. But But this is just the beginning. The overall goal is to plant 4 million trees during the rainy season, which lasts until October.
Number 6. Number 5. Massive reforestation project.
Ethiopia has broken the world record in tree planting. More than 350 million were planted in just 12 hours as part of a reforestation campaign led by the country's Prime Minister. But this is just the beginning. The overall goal is to plant 4 billion trees during the rainy season, which lasts until October.
Number 6. Drug-resistant malaria spreading.
Drug-resistant strains of malaria are spreading across Southeast Asia, raising fears of a potential global health emergency. 2 new studies have found the failure rate for the top 2 drugs used to treat Asian malaria skyrocketing across Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Researchers are urging countries to adopt alternative treatments. Nearly 500,000 people around the world die of malaria each year. It is transmitted by mosquitoes.
Drug-resistant strains of malaria were spreading across Southeast Asia, raising fears of potential global health emergency. Two new studies have found that the failure rate for the top 2 drugs used to treat Asian malaria skyrocketing across Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Researchers are urging countries to adopt alternative treatments. Nearly 500,000 people around the world die of malaria each year. 500,000 people around the world die of malaria each year. It is transmitted by mosquitoes. It's crazy.
Number 6. Drug-resistant malaria spreading.
Drug-resistant strains of malaria are spreading across Southeast Asia, raising fears of a potential global health emergency. 2 new studies have found the failure rate for the top 2 drugs used to treat Asian malaria skyrocketing across Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Researchers are urging countries to adopt alternative treatments. Nearly 500,000 people around the world die of malaria each year. It is transmitted by mosquitoes.